Hello everyone, what's up and welcome to my channel. There's my cat Cinder right back there. First off, if I look yellow, I apologize. I have like the worst lighting right now, so this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna deal with yellow today. I am so excited to show you guys my update for this month's Project Pan. I think this is like my favorite update so far. Like, I know my last successful one was like back in June, and I think I finished like 3 products or maybe 4, but yeah, I'm super excited to show you guys my progress. Let's get on with the updates. The first product I'm about to show you was actually a spoiler in my last video if you watched it in my empties, but I finished up the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. There is a tiny little bit left. However, when I spray it, it sprays like so bad. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, do you see that? It like spits almost. Yeah, I can't work with a setting spray like that, so this is officially gone. And this next product is this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. If you hear that sound, I think it's like a lawnmower. I don't know, but it's been going on all day, so I apologize for that. So this stick is in the shade Golden Pink. I did something so dumb with this. If you have seen my last couple of updates, I have told you guys that it hasn't moved because I am tracking this on a sheet of paper. So in the last few updates, I've been telling you guys how it's not being used as much. It's in the same spot where it started. Well, I did something very dumb. So do you guys see this tiny little like area where the color is shown? Yeah, when I started tracking this on a piece of paper, I was actually not counting this part. I was starting from here up. Now the question is, why did I do that? I have no idea, but that's how I started it. And a couple months ago, I forgot that I wasn't including this, so that's why in my updates it didn't look like I was making any progress, because I started counting it from the bottom instead of from this area. And so let me show you guys. So this purple color that you guys can see, this is where it is now, but for like 4 months it was at that blue line. And the reason why it was at that blue line was because, again, I was counting that little tiny part. Also, this is at a slant too, so I am counting it from like the highest point of the slant, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I did make progress, but like for a couple months I thought it wasn't moving at all, and I thought I was going crazy because I was using this so much. But yeah, I do have some progress on this, and my goal is to finish it up. And next up, I'm so excited about this. So this is the Makeup Forever highlighter. This is in the shade 02. I rolled this in, I think in February or maybe March. I think it was February, but my goal was to hit pan, and for months I literally could not hit pan. For the longest time it literally looked the same even though I was using it so much. And this is what it looks like now. As you guys can see, I finally hit pan on it, and that's actually quite a big pan. With that being said, I'm excited to finally roll this out of my project. And next up is this Hoola Benefit Mini Bronzer. I did roll this in last update because I had pan on another bronzer. I will show you what it looked like last update. It was barely used. This is what it looks like now, and yes, the word Hoola is upside down, but like the word is like slowly starting to be worn out. I have been using this quite a bit as eyeshadow. It does look good as a bronzer, but I think it looks much better as an eyeshadow. And so that is one way that I've been getting a lot of use out of it. It is a very beautiful color. I did finish a Hoola bronzer last year, except that it was like in a tube. It was like a liquid one, and I believe that was like a slightly different color, I think. My goal is to hit pan on this soon though. Here we have the Tarte Lip Quench Balm. This is in the shade nude. This is the progress for that. So this black line, oh yeah, right here. So this black line was where we first started. This other black line, I don't know if you guys can see it very well. The second one is where it was last time, and right now, as you guys can see, I pretty much finished the top part. Right now, I'm just scraping stuff from the bottom. As I mentioned with my last update, I was not gonna count it as finished once it hit even. So I am scraping out the rest from the bottom, and then after that I should be able to finish it up. I am wearing it today, mixed with something else, and yeah, I do really love this. Next one is probably the most least exciting one. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I have been using this since the very beginning. I could have sworn a couple months ago that I was gonna be so close to finishing this up. However, that was not the case. And I'm not able to mark it by tapping it and letting it all go on one side, because with this like packaging, all the product sticks to the side. So I honestly don't know how much I have left, but I do want to finish this up definitely by the end of the year. And next up is this Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. Again, this is something where 2 months ago it was like starting to dry up and I thought I would be finished by now, but like the more I use this, it's not as drying, and so I don't know like what the deal was. Maybe I had left it open and I thought it was dry. I don't know, but this is something that I am still using up. And next up is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Face Primer. So when I first started, I was about over here, and then last update I was about over here, and now I am right here where you see those little 2 openings. I don't know why, but the product goes up instead of going down. It does sit like this on my desk, so I do find it weird that it goes up instead of going down. But also, as you guys can see, so this is where the opening is, and there's a lot of products at the side, and there's also an opening up here. I don't know if you guys can see that. With the progress that I am heading towards, I think I should be able to finish this by next update. And this other one is a Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. That one was a face primer. So when I re-rolled this, because I originally had this in the very beginning of the project and then I rolled it again. When I rolled it in, this is where it was. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that black mark there? I don't know, my camera is so weird. Anyways, so when I rolled this in, it was about where the 24 was, and then afterwards, this is the second marking with the second word. And then last update, I think, did my marking go away? I was about over here where it says base ombres or something. I was about where that was. And so right now I don't necessarily have a new marking, because when I do squeeze this in, product does come out. However, this has a bunch of air bubbles, and so I'm pretty sure there's products at the sides as well. So for this, I don't know exactly where I'm at, but I also think that along with the Smashbox face primer, I should finish this up as well very soon. And the last update, this is also something else I'm rolling out. This is the Naked Urban Decay palette, the very first one. So when I started this project, my goal was to hit pan on like one eyeshadow, and it wasn't until the second or third update that I finally decided what eyeshadow to hit pan on. And not gonna lie, it took me quite a while to like hit pan, because these pans are like so deep, but I finally did it. So this is what it looks like now. As you guys can see, I hit pan on this shade called Sin, I believe. As I mentioned, it took me so long to hit pan. I am gonna roll this out because honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this eyeshadow formula. I got it right when it was discontinued, and so I think the last batch that was created was not the very best formula, because I do have another Urban Decay palette and that one has an amazing formula, and this one is not as good compared to the other one. So I'm glad that I'm rolling this out. I forgot to mention this, but I also have this gloss in this project pan. So this is the Estee Lauder gloss in the shade 104, which is called Naked Truth. So I rolled this in like 2 months ago, and last month I actually had an opening like right here ish. So there was an opening over there, and this has been setting up and I don't see that opening anymore. Like, it wasn't until a week after I filmed my last update that I looked and I didn't see the opening. But last month there was an opening. I will show you a screenshot of it. And it was weird because on camera you couldn't see it as well, but in person you could. So yeah, I don't know where the opening is. And also, I obviously didn't mark it. So that is one of the dumb things that I did. I should have marked it, but I didn't. But with that being said, I'm still using this. My goal is to finish it up. So just to give a little bit of a recap, I am rolling out 3 products. This one I'm technically throwing away, but since I'm rolling out 3, I will roll back in 3. Okay, so the first product I'm rolling in is this Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Wifey. Now, I did have an opening. Okay, so I do have an opening right here. Oh my god, that is so hard to see. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see that? That little dot? I don't know. Okay, that opening has been there for a while. There was also another opening on this side as well. It was like somewhere in the middle. So with this liquid lipstick, I was originally gonna try to finish it up. However, I have finished 2 liquid lipsticks in this project earlier this year. One was full size and one was mini sized. And while it would be awesome to finish a 3rd liquid lipstick, I'll be honest, I don't wear liquid lipstick as much as I used to. And I don't like them as much. So because of that, I'm just gonna do a usage goal for this. And so for my usage goal, I would like to use it 30 times. Let's do 30 times. So I'm gonna use this 30 times. That's the goal for now. If I decide to hit pan on it or completely finish it up, then I'll change it then. But for now, I just want to get more use out of it. And the next product I'm rolling in is the Benefit WhatsApp highlighter. I actually had this in my project pan last year. However, I had 2 highlighters and I was more focused on the other one. So with this, there is that much left. It doesn't look like it's a lot, but like, I did have trouble using this last year. I don't necessarily want to finish it. I want to use it like halfway through. I will mark it on a piece of paper, but my goal will be to use at least half of this. And so I want to do that because 1, I kind of struggled using this last year, and 2, like, I don't like the color that much, but I do want to get use out of it. Last item I'm rolling in is not necessarily like makeup related, but it is a beauty oil. So this is a sea buckthorn oil, and I got this oil last year because my esthetician said that this will help hydrate my skin and make it glowy and all that other jazz, and also help with acne. And it did hydrate, but it didn't help with acne. My goal is just to get use out of it. I would like to use it up till about here where the sign ends, because this is where I am right now. I just want to use it up to about here. I don't necessarily want to finish it. Well, who knows, maybe once I start using it, then I'll try to finish it. But for now, I just want to use it up to here. Alrighty guys, that was my update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will put a playlist down below so you guys can follow along with my project as well as my other project. I am doing a graveyard project pan as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.